Oh man, guys, I'm back. It's been a minute, but I have news for you. Chainsaw Man Reze Arc was a smash hit, and I got to watch it this past weekend. Definitely a movie that I was waiting for a while because, you know, I read through all of part one Chainsaw Man manga, and I'm currently on part two, caught up with all of the crazy, wild twists and turns that Denji is on with his adventure in part two. But the movie Reze Arc was definitely one I was looking so much forward to because I didn't expect that they would make a full movie dedicated to this arc, but rightfully so, it was the best decision, and they executed it from start to finish. Not only did we get canon moments from the manga that came to life, we got great music that complemented the feel for the movie, and definitely the sound effects and sound production were on point to match the thriller aspect of Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man has that shonen aspect, but it also has the horror component that is very important, that kind of makes you build up in anticipation of what's going to happen next. And again, this is about Denji's growth of love for the character Reze, but it's also the moment where he does find a lot of heartbreak. And not to spoil this for you guys, it's definitely one of the most pinnacle and most important moments of the Chainsaw Man series that you guys should tune into and watch, because not only did they do it justice, they did it right. And let me tell you, the mixture of first-person scenes, the visuals and colors and the flashing lights that, you know, forewarning, if you can't handle that, please be wary of this movie. But definitely that the colors and the cinematic aspects within this movie are something that you should definitely behold, because it takes a lot of cinematic techniques from other films and puts it all on stage. And Mappa definitely put their foot into this production because it's something to behold. I could definitely 1000% recommend this on your Blu-ray collection, because Chainsaw Man Reze Arc is something that I couldn't stop looking at. It was like, oh my gosh, like I know what's going to happen next, but I didn't know at what capacity it would happen, and it happened, man. There's one scene, if you know, when Reze is on the rooftop, you know, and the guy with the knife comes to approach her to let her know that, hey, you know, something bad's about to happen, and then she screams, and then that moment happens, and all the lights flashes, and she starts to do something out of turn. Bro, this was something that I had to really talk about and really get into the details of, because Denji as a character is not so as simple as a character that, you know, we're used to in other animes. Denji has gone through a lot of trauma and a lot of damage in his life, and for him to be out, you know, socializing and even trying to find love in a way like his first or even second love, you know, with the characters that are around him is one that people can easily kind of relate to when they come out of like being like inside and sheltered, and or even just being alone and having to socialize with people. Like Denji is that kind of character that has layers that can be relatable in some aspects. Chainsaw Man is definitely one of my favorite, you know, mangas turned to anime, and to definitely take the time to rewatch the anime and then prepare for this movie to see the things that they kind of weren't able to give us all into the anime is definitely like fully much appreciated in the film. I can say that for that, because if they move this momentum into further Chainsaw Man anime products, we're definitely in good hands as far as Chainsaw Man is concerned. Again, Mappa does great work, but at what cost do they deliver this great work? Because this movie was a dime a dozen, like definitely superb and amazing. I could recommend it to you guys if you haven't seen it. Go to the theaters now and watch it for yourself. Mappa cooked on this one. Granted, like for what it is, I saw recently on Instagram that it was ranked as like the #1 movie, and rightfully so, it is the #1 movie. Chainsaw Man is doing its big one in front of our eyes, and to us who know it, the manga readers, I'm talking to you, you know about all the other scenes. Definitely one of my favorite panels that hasn't been animated yet, the pinnacle moments of Chainsaw Man Part 1. Now, if they're going to keep on with this movie making like energy for Chainsaw Man, I'm with it, because rightfully so, like, hey, it's definitely granted for it. But if we translate this into the next season of Chainsaw Man with that same energy and same same attention to detail that they gave this movie, oh man, Chainsaw Man is definitely going to really cement its place as a top 5 anime. You heard it here, folks. And if you don't believe me, a lot of the manga readers know like of the capacity and level that Chainsaw Man actually gets into. So you know if you know. And if you're a new anime watcher, man, go ahead and binge them 12 episodes of Chainsaw Man and go to that theater and watch that anime movie right now. You're not going to be disappointed. As well as you guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Again, this is Anime Monday 365 because it's lit. It's your boy AQ. We are back in full effect.